What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Ange and Erica YouTube channel. It's been a while, guys, and we've been very busy. So we're here with another amazing vlog that me and Erica want to share with you guys, because we recently went and see Sebastian Maniscalco, guys, at the Nobody Does This tour in Montreal, here in Montreal, guys. So we want to share our experience, and for those of you guys that are big fans of Sebastian Maniscalco, we want to talk about the jokes that he talked about, the ambiance,
It's basically the whole night.
Exactly. We want to talk about the whole experience. So Erica, if you want to go ahead and start.
Sure. So basically how we came to watch Sebastian Maniscalco is because I bought the tickets in August, actually, for Angelo's early birthday gift. It was supposed to be a surprise, but he figured it out, as usual, because he's too smart. So we went there, and then his parents actually got tickets as well in November. So we're like, okay, let's all go together. So it worked out perfectly, right? Yeah. So we went with the dad's car. The dad drove us, whatever. We get downtown. Like, getting there wasn't too bad. It was fine. But then we get downtown, we couldn't find parking at all.
Once we reached the Bell Center, which is where the show was at, guys, it was just nuts. Like, the police officers, they closed off the streets.
Yeah.
And we literally had to find parking outside of the Bell Center, because the Bell Center parking was at least $40, guys. So anytime you go to a big show in town that you know everybody's probably going to go, please leave earlier, guys, because you never know what to expect. We literally had to scramble to find parking.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And we made it on time, though. Luckily, before this show started at 8 o'clock, luckily we got there a bit before 8 o'clock. We sat down and we were fine. And then as we got in, like, there was quite a bit of people, actually. Yeah. A bit surprising, but at the same time, you could tell that there were seats missing, like that there were people that didn't.
Because basically a lot of people came late. The show was supposed to start at 8 o'clock. It ended up starting at least 30 minutes, if not more, after.
Yeah, sure.
So like I said, but they sold a lot of tickets though. Like, it was almost, okay, I wouldn't say sold out, but it was pretty damn full. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially because COVID was just happening and everything. I'm pretty surprised that there was quite a bit of people. And and like, it's true, like he said, there was no one sitting next to me, and then like maybe 10 minutes as the show started, the girl came next to me. I'm like, okay, whatever. But it was fine. He didn't really like the seats.
Well, basically, guys, we were in the nosebleeds, so
and that's my fault, because it was my first time actually purchasing tickets for the Bell Center. Every other time that I've been, it was mostly like my sister buying the tickets or like a friend. So I never really bought tickets for the Bell Center, so I didn't really know the seating arrangements.
If you guys are going to go to any hockey game, whatever show it is, do the research on your seats, because it affects your experience, right?
Yeah, it really did.
Basically, where we were, there was a bar, right? Because you're very high up and they don't want people to fall. Plus, you're very tight with a lot of people. And to make matters worse, you're very high, so you're not at eye level with the comedian. And in a comedy show, that's really important, right? And the Jumbotron, which is supposed to show what the comedian is saying, was covered by the lighting, by the lights at the top of the stadium. So it was pretty hard to see what the comedian was like, kind of like, because it's all about facial expressions with comedians, especially Sebastian Maniscalco. So, anyways, we got there, and it took half an hour to start, and then there was the guy who opened.
Yeah, what was his name?
His name was Pat McGann, I believe. He opened for Sebastian Maniscalco. I wasn't honestly a big fan. I find Erica laughed a lot more. But
no,
you know
but
what?
even me, though, like, I wasn't like.
Yeah, the guy was pretty funny. Like, I mean, obviously, I was there for Sebastian Maniscalco. That's the guy you want to see. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was just at the beginning. I was very turned off by like the view and everything, and I think that's why I didn't really get to enjoy the opening act, whatever. But when it came to Sebastian Maniscalco, like, it didn't matter. Like, the guy was just so freaking funny. Like, you can say anything, you're gonna piss your pants, right?
Yeah. And like, honestly, I didn't even know that it was an opening act. I thought it was just Sebastian. Yeah. But anyways, he was very good. Like, I was laughing. There was jokes about his wife, family, his dad.
COVID,
like,
being offended.
He opened the first line with like, people are so like, they love wearing their masks and it's fine and everything, and he made a joke about that, like, what did he say? About their mask.
Well, he said, obviously, like, the thing that I noticed, like, was there a lot of people with masks still, Like, you know what I mean? And
Oh, he said like you're devoted to the mask. So like at the beginning, he was like, some people are wearing their masks, some people aren't.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's okay. I know a lot of viewers are devoted to the mask, so it kind of made me laugh.
Yeah, stuff like that. It was really funny.
It was really
but the things he really was good at was imitating his father.
Mm-hmm.
And also, when he made jokes about people like anybody like us, he would do this like kind of voice, and it was really funny. Like he's imitating us. You know what I mean? He did a lot of like husband and wife jokes.
That was good, yeah.
He did Asian jokes, like black jokes, all kinds of like literally. There wasn't one person that didn't leave offended. And he also used the audience too for jokes, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. So. Can we give some like examples?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
He so one guy, we're not sure if it was staged or not, but one guy gave him a jersey, a Canadian's jersey that said Maniscalco in the back. And so he like wore it. That was super cool. He picked on a few people in the front. So like he picked on a little kid. He picked on an older man about how like he was just so nice, and that the people of today don't really dress that nice, and older people.
He's like the only person that's gonna dress that nice is somebody from that generation.
Yeah, exactly. Like
and
older
it's true.
people.
It's right because everybody goes there with their sweatpants and
yeah. So that was really funny, and I like that he made the audience join in. It was really
and
nice.
he wore the Habs jersey that he got from the audience there, so that was pretty cool. People were laughing like pretty much 90% of the time.
Yeah.
There wasn't one time that nobody was laughing, right?
Yeah, but towards the end, I would say like I was getting tired.
Yeah, it was a bit long. Some people were complaining that it wasn't long enough. Like I heard like the next day from work at work. People were saying it wasn't long enough. I found it was too long.
Yeah, I found it was
but
too
that's
long,
because of the seating and the heat. Plus, don't forget, guys, make sure you drink well, a lot. Drink a lot of water or whatever it is you drink before you go, because you're going to be thirsty and the food there is expensive. And not only that, a lot of the places selling food weren't open on our level, so it was kind of weird.
And we had pizza beforehand, so it wasn't really a good idea.
Yeah, don't eat something salty before then going in.
But other than that, honestly, like I had a good experience. Like it was really funny. I'm glad like he made it worth it.
It was one of those bucket list things to go see him. Guys.
Yeah.
He is like the king of comedy, in my opinion, and I think a lot of you would say so too there. But thankfully Erica bought the tickets there because it was pretty expensive.
Yeah,
the tickets,
honestly, like we got. I didn't know that it was so high. Because our tickets in total, like for two people, were like 100 something.
So we figured that.
So I was like, oh, okay.
Bags,
like I think I did well. Like, I think I got good tickets, and anyways, I'll do my research better next time. But then it's funny at the end of the night. We kind of have a funny story.
Yeah, this was on the way out of the Bell Center.
Yeah, so whatever. We met his parents at the Starbucks close to the Bell Center.
Yeah.
And then we're walking back to the parking lot of the car, whatever, all chill. And a few like steps away from the parking lot, there's a construction sign on the sidewalk.
Yeah, basically.
And I tripped over it.
Yeah, she basically took a header on the sidewalk.
I saved myself from my hands, luckily, because I would have damaged my face.
It's pretty scary.
It was really, really scary. So Angela was in front of me, I was in the middle, and his parents were in back of me. So I didn't think there was anything there because Angela just walked by it, right? And so I didn't see it. I really didn't see it. Honestly, like I'm usually careful, and I didn't fall all winter, and I was fine. And then I didn't see this on the floor. I didn't expect a construction sign to be on the floor.
Especially downtown, there's a lot of construction areas. People are kind of crazy.
But I never saw it on the sidewalk, like next to a parking lot. It was.
You get run over at any time. It's kind of crazy.
It was scary.
But that's why I would probably either if I had the money, park in the Bell Center or take the metro. That's because it's right next to the Bell Center.
Right there,
but to take a long walk downtown at night, it's usually not safe.
So I kind of hurt my arm. It's sprained. I went to the doctor this weekend. But I'm fine.
Yeah.
Luckily, thank God. I panicked a bit because I never broke anything, and I thought it was broken because it started hurting immediately. So I was like, oh my gosh. So it's just my left arm that's sprained, and my ankle is a bit scratched, but it's okay. But I'll be fine. I don't have to go for X-rays or anything, so luckily I'm okay. Just continue like putting ice and taking Tylenols and doing some movement, and I'll be fine. Yeah, that's so
yeah,
that was funny, like, to end the night, because like I had such a good day. Honestly, I had the greatest day, greatest evening, and then boom, I fall, and I was like, obviously that's happened to me, but I'm fine. Thank God.
So all in all, guys, I would honestly recommend you go see Sebastian Maniscalco if he's in your city. Now, if you live in North America, the odds are he's coming to your town.
I know he was going to like Toronto.
Yeah, I think he went to Toronto last weekend or something like that.
Like right after us.
Yeah, exactly. So
and it was like a fun date night too. Like it was really cool.
Yeah. So if he's in town, guys, definitely go check him out. Look for a deal on the tickets. Like I said, do your research where you're sitting. And yeah, guys, that was our little review of Sebastian Maniscalco.
Let us know if you've ever gone to see Sebastian Maniscalco.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if you ever saw him, or if you like any other comedians, or you've been to any other show recently. Let us know in the comments. Yeah.
So that's pretty much it. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. Me and Erica are signing out. Take care. Ciao, ciao, ciao.